what have you seen, especially in this survey? Are you seeing a shift towards people talk about data earlier? I know that there's a shift in talking about systems earlier, but are they having the right conversations?
This is a real emerging art and science right now. Owners only recently have become comfortable forcing, frankly, mandating, requiring, putting in actual contractual requirements for anything to do with technology, because they felt like, well, now I own having to train you if you don't already have it, and I own any problems that you incur with it, so I'm going to stay the heck away from it. They have evolved now to realize it's in their benefit to control it, and they've got to do more than, say, in the instance of BIM, just go to your RFP and erase the word CAD and stick the word BIM in and see what you get. No, that's the role of the BIM execution plan. Project specific, here's exactly who's going to produce what, at when, to at what level, and something exists called the level of development, and that quantifies what everybody's expectations are. You can't escape it, can't wiggle out of it, and you're being held accountable for it. This now needs to shift into things which relate more to project management types of information. Be very specific as to exactly what it is that you're going to require, when you're going to require it, from who, and to whom it has to get shared, and it has to meet a certain level of reliability and accuracy and completeness in order to be acceptable, or it's going to get booted back. And this is a great role for technology, because technology can say yes or no. Yeah, that actually does. And a lot of this stuff can be collected on the fly, man, and delivered through integrated digital workflows between players. Oh, that's what the future looks like.
Got to have those upfront conversations when you're doing that, and map it out, right?
Yes.
It's not enough just to conceptually talk about it, but let's map the data flow of this
Or wait
project.
till there's a problem and start yelling at people.
Let's map out, before we start this program, before we start leveraging these bonds funds, or when you come together to build a massive stadium and you do a joint venture, let's map out the data flow. Let's make sure we're capturing everything, and let's let's contractually obligate the teams to make sure it's a priority.
Yes, right.
Let's get data culture to be part of programs and part of the conversation.
Right. It's sort of an extended version of what we were talking about earlier with making every individual employee who has to touch a technology tool, touch that thing and get good at it, right? Now it's that extended to the whole project team. Here's the technology. I don't care what brand you use. Whatever it is, it just has to produce this data at this level for me at this point in this time and be able to exchange it this way. However you get there, it's up to you. So I like that fact, because doesn't need to be technology specific. It can be brand agnostic that way. It's about the value of what it is that's getting exchanged.
Yeah, 100%.